What's new in the world, my people? My name is Cyblade, and welcome back to Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. Again, I'm sorry it's been so long since my last video, but like I said in that last video, you know, my computer's not working too great. I was planning to get a new one over the weekend, but that didn't happen, so gonna have to just wing it and hope this one keeps working. It worked with the last video, so yeah, you didn't think what would happen if I got past that, did you? Seems to last at least long enough for me to, you know, upload a video, so let's hope it continues to do so. And now picking back up where we left off last time, we're in the Magic Crafter's world now, and this guy. You will get dizzy one of these days and I will catch you. Alright, there we go. Got him. Xantor. That's a cool name.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent!
Go ahead, try it.
That's pretty cool. I like how he had those magic cards there. Too bad these guys weren't in Monster Hunter. I could have paired Glenda up with one of them in my last Monster Hunter discussion video. Alright, gotta get a key. I don't have that yet. Alright. Starting off with the first world here, Alpine Ridge. Let's get started. Man, I miss playing this. I really haven't played since, you know, the last Spyro video, so it's, you know, nice to come back to it. I always think it's cool when he goes way up high like that. So anyways, like I was saying, yeah, it's nice to come back to it. Like I said in the last couple videos of Spyro, you know. It's a good, fun game from my childhood. I loved it, and, you know, it's so much fun playing again now that's remastered, and so I always enjoyed all three of them. I think the third one was probably my favorite. I think it's 3, 2, 1 is my order of favorite games, but yeah, for those of you that have played Spyro in the past, which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Alright, here we go. Man, that was a big beast, man. A lot of people were, you know, back in the original game when, you know, when we were all younger playing this, everyone was always terrified of these things, and then we were wondering, oh man, they're gonna like kick it up to 11, make these things like horrifying in the remake. But I think they did a pretty good job. Yeah, not too horrifying, but yeah, definitely still, I'd say pretty intimidating. I gotta say though, you'd think they'd be a little tankier. You know, they can only take one hit from Spyro. I mean, I know that's most enemies except for bosses, but also, you know, in the first boss world, in the Artisans, Toasty, you know, they had those shepherds and their sheepdogs that could take 2 hits from Spyro's flames, and I don't even think you could charge. So yeah, 2 hits from Spyro's flames when all the other enemies, even way bigger, tougher ones, dead, or that weren't bosses, just dead in 1 hit. after being hit with fire again. I feel like I can't stress that enough, really. That's a tough dog. It'd be the kind I'd want. Rescued Zane.
Oh, Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
Oh, I accidentally skipped it. I'm sorry. I was trying to see if I could turn off the subtitles, but because they kind of get in the way a bit, but I guess you can't. So you had that little stick of a dragon there. He's afraid of these big guys when, you know, Spyro, the little baby dragon, takes him out in one hit. It's, again, you know, I feel like all these big dragons are overhyping themselves. Oh, they're saying, oh, these monsters would be no problem for me. Oh, we're so big and tough, none can take us on. So again, why is Spyro doing this? Why can't the big tough dragons that have nothing to worry about do it? Just doesn't make sense to me. That'd be like, you know, sure, we have like, if like there was a hostage situation or something, if we sent in a little 10-year-old that knew Kung Fu or Krav Maga or something, when, you know, we have bigger, tougher people that...
Thank you for releasing me.
could easily do the job just as well, probably better, but nope, the kid's got this, let him do it. I mean, again, I know it has to be this way for game's sake, but I mean, just from a logic standpoint, it's kind of a dirtbag move on the dragon's part, letting Spyro go through all this when, again, by their own account, they are much more prepared to handle this than Spyro is. Or more capable of handling it, that's what I meant. Sorry, kind of went off on a tangent there, going... Back to what I was saying before about the friggin' dogs that can tank a stream of fire from a dragon, you know. That's the kind of... Oh, rescued Xander.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter's world.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, so like I was saying, that would be the kind of dog Jonathan Joestar needed. I know, for any JoJo fans out there, that's in poor taste. For those that don't know, my family, in other words, there's this anime I love, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, first season. There's this guy, Jonathan Joestar, has a dog, Great Dane, named Danny, and then he gets an adopted brother named Dio, and they get in a fist fight. Jonathan wins, and as revenge, Dio throws the dog in an incinerator. It's pretty messed up. Yeah, if you're a dog lover, I would not recommend JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If you see a dog in that show, you can almost guarantee it's going to die. So, yeah, not the show for dog lovers. Alright, easy peasy. What have you got to say here, Kelvin? Oh,
Remember
that's a
that
temperature
these
thing.
thieves have stolen eggs outside the Magic Crafter's world as well.
I know, I've been getting
I'll
them.
take care of
Don't
that.
worry. Yeah, what Spyro said. Don't worry, I'll take care of them. Like I said, I wonder if that one was named Kelvin. I wonder if that's reference to the actual temperature of, or measure of temperature Kelvin. You know, we've got Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin, which I guess is like, I don't know, triple Celsius? I don't know. Something along those lines. Next time around, I got you, you little creep. Oh, maybe not. Lost some. Ah! Yep, got him. That jump cost him. Where we go, Sparks? That is definitely a feature a lot of people really enjoyed, is having Sparks be able to point out the gem. Very useful. Gems you haven't collected. Can I make it over there? No, I can't. Thanks, lady. I don't think you need to keep zapping me. I think it's fine just the once. I haven't done anything since the last time. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Ah, crap. Oh, right, up higher. Should be just enough to make it. Yep, okay. You know, I kind of do like in this world, you know, you got the wizards of different kinds, and you know, yeah, they put aside the differences when Spyro's around, but they know, you know, they're not really on the same team. They're fighting against each other. I like that when, you know, the different enemies interact with each other and fight. I mean, obviously they don't kill. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, so obviously the enemies can't kill each other, but you know, they still smack each other around a good little bit, and ah, crap, I slipped off the edge. Fighting giant monsters and wizards and stumbling over the edge is what's killing me half the time. Oh, come on, no! I used to complain watching other YouTubers that weren't that great at the game, thinking they could be doing a better job pointing out what they were doing wrong, but apparently I ain't no better. Ow! Die. Got you now, suckers. Yeah, you know you messed up. What are you laughing for? The fire-breathing dragon stand right in front of you. Die. I thought being a wizard meant you had to be smart to understand all this magic and stuff. Apparently not. Alright, that's this world done. Moving on then to the high caves of the next world. And that world really used to creep out my sister when we were kids, because that world had the giant spiders that were invincible unless you had the fairy kiss or supercharge. Come on out the way. To the high caves. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? What was your favorite level, or favorite Spyro game, favorite levels in that game, or which enemies in the game you particularly liked or were scared of? I want to get to know you guys, like you guys are getting to know me through these videos. I wonder at this point, I mean, it's, again, from a game standpoint, that's probably to help load in that last little bit of the level. But, yeah, like I said in the last one, it's basically turf war between the different kinds of wizards, the wind dragons and the, ow! And the ice, wind dragons, I say. Wind wizards and ice wizards. Oh god. Ow. So yeah, from a gameplay standpoint, Spyro flying way up high like that is probably to load in the last little bit of the level that hasn't quite gone through yet, but from a regular logic standpoint, Spyro's probably just showing off. Alright, back to full health, and what do you got to say, Cyrus?
Please do something about these green
Big
druids.
one.
They insist on moving everything in sight.
Or, again, you're the big dragon that can actually fly. Why don't you do something? I think I said this in the last video, or last Spyro video, but it was funny, at least in the third game, when you got enemies right up close to the edge and then flamed them off or something, that they actually had a falling death scream. So a little morbid, but still kind of funny. I like a little attention to detail. And boom! There we go. Cedric, you gonna entertain us?
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
Thanks, Cedric. You weren't too much of an entertainer, but you gave some good knowledge, so that makes up for it. No, I don't think I can glide over there. Actually, yeah. We'll play it safe, go the right way. Alright, and last one, I think, Ajax. What have you got to see? Oh, he's cool
I hate
looking.
those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that Supercharge makes you invincible.
Thanks for the tip, man. See, even Spyro admits these big dragons should be doing this, not him. And for the most part, these dragons are pretty thankless when you save them from being stuck in crystal for potentially the rest of their lives. Well, except for the roughly 24 dragons that say thank you for releasing me. But besides them, the rest kinda jerks. Oh, it's on! I'm just gonna take it slow this time, get all the gems first, and then we'll get them. I would say, you know, in real life or under most circumstances, it's more important to save the baby first than to get the money lying around, but you know, clearly he's not going anywhere, doing much of anything. So, or he wasn't gonna do anything with the egg at least, so have plenty of time to save it and no real risk. But under ordinary circumstances, I'd probably say yes. Save the baby getting stolen before you try and get the money laying around on the ground. Oh no! Oh yeah, I forgot this level has the fairies that don't let you fall to your death. It's very helpful. Thank you, ladies. And now these spiders die. Oh, or that one spider dies. Oh god. How did it even know? It was way on the other side of the freaking cave. That is actually horrifying. I don't really have much of a fear of spiders. I mean, depends most of the time, but most run-of-the-mill spiders you won't find too much to worry about, but there are the dangerous ones. Thank God we don't have any like that running around. Oh my god. My sister and probably like, I don't know, at least 10% of the population will probably have panic attacks. Or okay. Oh god! And why do they have bodies made of steel and legs of... Oh, you're... And legs made of rock. That's also kind of weird. Oh, well, magic. Thanks for the kiss, lady. I mean, we just met. I don't even know you, but still very nice. Ah, very nice. Ow. Dang it. Okay, out of power now. Not trying to be mean or nothing, but I think that fairy girl might be a little desperate. I mean, she just kisses the first dragon she sees. No matter how many times he keeps coming back, she just keeps kissing him over and over. I ain't gonna make it. No, 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 yes. So I think that's the last one. And now, as again, we've all probably played this game in the past before, we all know what the reason is, but there's a reason they put her on this little outcrop here. So you can just take a shortcut, loop around here, and roast this last spider. I think that's all the bad guys in the level got. I effectively have nothing left to worry about, well, except falling to my death in this spot. Yeah, where were the fairies here? They on, like, coffee break or something? I mean, no offense, everyone needs a break, but I feel like if your job is stopping people from plummeting to their death, you should be on watch, like, at all times. So did I get everything over here? No, I did not. I knew I missed something. I'll probably know this, but you know, if you're trying to be a completionist, trying to get everything in the game, gotta look everywhere, explore every last little nook and cranny, make sure you got everything. Alright, here we go! Imagine if there was something like that in real life. You see just little arrows on the ground somewhere, and you run off them, you run on them, and you start running like 50 miles an hour. This should be the last of everything. Ah, this guy. You think you have me all figured out. You think I gotta waste my time chasing you, but you're gonna be the easiest egg thief I've ever caught. And I think that's the last of the dragon eggs. Not 100% positive, but here we go, Sparks. Uh-oh. Oh wait, that's how you get back over. Whew. Thank goodness for the fairy girls. Ow. Oh, there. Ow. Oh, come on. Really? Why can't these girls be in every level? Where are we going now, Sparks? Oh, seriously, I missed that last little... Alright, there we are. That's gonna be the 2 levels for this video. Spyro's gonna have a freaking concussion by the end of this. Although maybe, you know, Dragon Skull's probably a little thicker, probably a little hard to get through, but still. It can't be fun. That's gotta be fun though, doing friggin' barrel rolls in the air and everything. And we still got a little bit more supercharging fun. Go through all these guys and bam. Ugh. And what have you got to say here, Boldar? I think we saw that name already, maybe not, but oh well.
This leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly.
Looks like you didn't take too good a care of them. I mean, they got holes and rips in them, torn a little bit. Jeez. If I had wings like that, you know, I'd be freaking taking care of them. You know, you don't see nothing wrong with Spyro's wings. And again, I feel like it's a little late in the game to be telling us this. It's the 3rd world out of 6 now. Or... yes. And they're only now telling us about the Learn to Fly worlds. They really could do a better job of leaving tips in better places. But again, that'll be all for this video. Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy, still super fun. enjoyable. The graphics are still great, and again, just they did the amazing attention to detail. Spyro burns the grass, his tail moves it. Just an incredible game all around. 10 out of 10. And I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, leave a comment. If you like this and want to see more, go ahead and slash that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, give a quick cut to the like button, share around with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, my people, stay sharp.